along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dak off the play fake. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak now from the gun. Cuts into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, there we go. I take it.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 37-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy looking to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
On the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
21.
First down, Purdy to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Line around up.
Trying the left side with Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Dose of the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Purdy trying on 4th down. It's caught by Wilson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Here we go. Right now, boys. Let's go. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Stop.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Escapes them, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Yeah! There we go. 47. 26.
Play action now for Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
On the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
1st down, here's Dak. Lays out left side and gets it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Prescott here from the gun. Throw left side, complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and goal, Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Tony now to return it. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, second down.
Get set, get set. Yellow, yellow, 18, watch out. Here we go. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
18! Yellow. Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jalen Moore on the intended target. And now they face second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
53!
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow, yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's this underneath to Warren. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Dak out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here we go.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Tony now to return it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back. No flags down. That's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Tony now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Play action now. Purdy. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
From the gun is Purdy. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Back to the air. Prescott. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Yeah, here we go! Morning!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Offense to the line. Second down. Dak off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18!
Now start the drive with Warren. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Yellow. Back and rats up. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Get set. Get set. Buddy T. Watch out. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Buddy T. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
On third down, Purdy. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right, right side. Up.
To the left side, bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Buddy T. Watch out.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Get set. Get set. Buddy T. Watch out.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the
First and goal, Warren. Shoves one away. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. No one's around him. He's got space. The 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what you've got to defend against right now.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Get set. Up.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Now Purdy. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Steelers first down.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. 18. Up.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
Yard gain. It's 4th down.
Box. Yellow.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
21. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Desperation time here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
Has it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. Have Freiermuth the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, here's Dak. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Yeah!
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Yeah, pretty good. Hey, take the line, hey. Everyone, go to 54, go to 54. Line, hey.
Throwing again is Dak. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. Check down complete to Pacheco. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
28-yard attempt.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Cowboys up by just a couple of points. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. This one falls incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Connects on the crosser. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now to throw. Complete over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Throwing now. He's got it to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's cut in stride by Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
21.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, hit it right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Warren here from the gun. They make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Outside. Runner, outside. Here we go. Yellow.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Get set. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
What do you think?
Here's a design run. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad